Diddy didn't kill Tupac. The feds knows exactly who did it. It's one of their children. And all the false stories exist to keep you confused, distracted, and mostly in an illusion of belief far from the truth.
Who do you think who killed Tupac?
Well, I believe it was a cop. I believe it was a cop that was a renegade guy who had a temper problem, who called 911 on himself with a loaded weapon and had the police show up there, who was killed in a officer-on-officer shooting when Frank Liga shot him. His name is Kevin Gaines. Kevin Gaines was dating Sharitha Knight for 4 years. They were living together. And when you look at any homicide and you say, take Pac out of the car, what do you got? You got an attempted murder on one of the music industry's biggest executives. There are stories out there. I can't prove that they exist, but I've heard them from enough people that you kind of wonder that Kevin Gaines was abused by Suge, that he was taken out in the middle of the desert and left naked to walk back. There was a story, I think even Sharitha told it, that he was beat up in a van real bad by Suge's guys. Whether this comes out in Suge's book, I don't know. We'll find out. If you're willing to believe the narrative that there's a revenge narrative, that you're going to bring one single gun to 14 armed Vegas PD guys at Club 662, plus a number of other guys who had guns, and you're going to bring one gun and think that you're actually going to accomplish anything with that, that's kind of like the Alamo as far as I'm concerned. I think there was a white car. I think enough people saw it. I think there was enough of a thing that it might have been a Cadillac. There were several witnesses said it was a Lincoln Continental. Now, beyond that, it's sketchy. Frank only saw the arm come out to do the shooting. Yafu Fula said that he saw the driver, of the car. Okay, he didn't say he saw the shooter of the car. Okay, and nobody else has given any identification at all about it.
What's good, y'all? It's OB Media. This one is very interesting, and I want y'all to watch the full video, man. Remember to drop a like and subscribe. Once again, remember to drop a like and subscribe. Let's go.
Interview, and she made a comment about how Pac, he wanted her to diss Little Kim and Foxy Brown, but she didn't want to do it.
Rage always stood on business. One thing about Rage, she gonna tell you what she feel and stand on it. She like, I'm not dissing nobody for you. You know what I mean? So he respected that.
Did Pac ever ask y'all personally to diss Big and Bad Boy, or no?
I mean, we was all riding with Pac, whatever, whatever, say so. Once we crew, we all crew, wrong or right. But then when motherfuckers start getting killed, and they didn't kill you, but your own people killed you, advise you and all that. So you really got to start thinking what's really going on around you. You know what I'm saying?
What she mean by his own people killed him?
I mean, niggas that you hang around. Hanging around death row, you think you the top gangbanger, you socking niggas in the mouth and doing all that crazy shit. You know what I'm saying? He wasn't even supposed to be doing all that. You know what I'm saying? Especially another nigga coming to you telling you, hey, yo, Big Mighty just slapped the shit out of you. You know what I mean? And then you go over there when security supposed to be going, this ain't even your fight. But didn't know the nigga that you hit is a stone cold killer. You know what I mean? And that's why I told you, don't let the gangbanging get between us. Coming from my end or anybody else's end. It's easy to get sucked up in this shit by ego. He put his trust into too many people, you know what I'm saying? For validation, Big nigga killed 100 niggas, that's my homie. You know what I mean? So you put your trust in a lot of people and you should put trust in yourself.
Looking back at that night, how do you think they could have been avoided? Pac getting shot?
Not going to Vegas. He didn't have no reason to go to Vegas. Should want him to go to Vegas. We would stay at home doing music like we was doing, But if he wouldn't have went to Vegas, he'd be right here. Remember, he was MOB. You know what I'm saying? So he felt like, I gotta represent and at least show these niggas that's killing these big buff niggas and gangbangers and shit, I'm with it. You know what I mean?
Did you see Pac and Suge argue at any point?
Nah, in the beginning it really wasn't that, but I heard when the hotel after Snoop did that and all this, a lot of people said they got into it, and then my uncle said they got into it too. So but I never seen them Suge punk Tupac or none of that type of shit like that on that Miss LA movie when Suge was punking Tupac on there. I ain't never seen that.
Man, I ain't gonna lie, man. Daz really gave us some very interesting perspective, man. And this video only gonna get better and better because we also got more interesting information. Remember once again to drop a like. Let's go.
Pac was a good kid, bro. When I met him over a sack of weed. He wanted to buy some weed. It was a chick I knew. She called me. She said, I got a dude out here from New York. He want to buy some weed. You got some weed? I said, you know I got some weed. Went to Berkeley, served him. We met over a bag of weed, and that relationship turned into more bags of weed, and just a friendship. It wasn't even based on music, you know? I was from here. He was new here, and I was trying to give him the ropes. I've always mentored younger niggas because you can't tell old niggas nothing. You feel me? You can't. It's always more competition. I do better with young niggas than women. Women will listen. Young niggas will listen. You can learn. So he was like that. Gave him some game. He's just a good dude, bro. But came from like nothing, like humble beginnings. So he didn't really give a fuck about shit. I remember he had an apartment right up here off of MacArthur, and Atron Gregory, his manager at the time, once Pac's record started doing good, he bought him a Jeep, bought him a brand new Jeep Cherokee. Pac lived in an apartment that's the street, this is the alley, and then this is the parking in the back of the apartment. And this is the apartment, and this is the goddamn wall and the fence. This nigga called me over, I got a truck. I pull up on him, coming back. He got a brand new Jeep Cherokee, the black with the gold. Remember, they used to have the little gold wheels on them, like a 91. He said, let's go get some blunts. I said, all right. I said, you want me to pull a car out of here? Because he was like, I don't know how to drive. I said, you want me to pull a car out? He said, no, nigga, I got it. Man, we back here, my nigga. We back here. He backs out, comes this way, cuts here. Now, the wall, it's like a concrete wall and a wooden fence. He gets right. I said, dude, you getting close to the wall. Bam, the mirror come in. My mirror come in. I said, dude, you on the wall? He dragged that motherfucker from here down the wall out there, laughing the whole way. He didn't give a fuck. Got out. We got to the store. I opened the door. I said, come look at this. He said, I don't give a fuck. Get in. He just didn't give a fuck about shit. You feel me? He was just that kind of nigga. He didn't care, bro. That nigga didn't care. And it got to a point, Stack, where I felt like he started blowing up so fast to where I couldn't keep up with him. Once he went to LA, he started doing the movies and shit. I'm still up here in the town. I got one foot in the music, one foot in the street. I can't afford to go to LA for a week. I got knocks to serve. Them niggas will start copping from somebody else. My music ain't really moving like that. I'm still kind of independent and local. I used to call a nigga. I'd be like, what's up? He say, you in LA? I said, no, come when you get to LA. Click. He hang up the phone. And I just watched this nigga start moving. He started doing the movies. I was on the set with him with the Poetic Justice shit. This shit was the funniest shit. I'm looking at Janet Jackson, and I'm like, this nigga is in a movie with Janet Jackson, right? And she just acting hella cool. We buy his trailer and shit. So he inside the trailer. So I'm outside smoking some weed. I open the trailer door. He in there getting, he getting his wardrobe together. So he come out, and we hitting the weed. Then the nigga take the cigarette from off his ear and put it in his mouth, and he hit the cigarette. And I'm like, nigga, you smoke cigarettes? He like, mm-mm. And he blowing. I'm like, what you mean you don't smoke cigarettes? Nigga, you smoke? He said, I don't smoke. Nigga, Lucky smoke. And he's smoking the cigarette and inhaling it. Yeah, and he in character. And like, I don't even know this nigga that I'm talking to. And I'm like, nigga, you sound stupid right now, boom. And it's not Pac I'm talking to. I'm talking to a whole different nigga.
Man, I ain't gonna lie, man. This part is very interesting because he just highlighted the transition from light to darkness with Tupac. Because a lot of people speak about the fact that when Tupac was just coming up, he was more innocent. He was trying to be an actor. And I don't know, he probably met someone. He probably just, changed in a way where, damn, homie's just losing himself, man. He's just going more to the darkness. And it's very deep, man. It's very deep. But I'm gonna let Rich continue with his story. Let's go.
I'm way in the town. This nigga is out here fucking with Mickey Rourke. Like he laying into this shit. And I didn't know his acting background from the schools he had went to. Like I just met him over some weed shit. Like we fucking around. So I'm just watching this nigga move and just grow. And then after I got that letter back from him that I told you, he said Suge was coming to get him, he ended up flying home. I remember the nigga called me. He said, nigga, there's some trippy shit going on. I said, what's up? He said, nigga, I'm at Madonna's house. And I'm like, what? He said, yeah, I'm at Madonna's house. And I'm like, this nigga just, he doing it, moving. Like, and I'm watching him just go, go, go. And at that time when he did the shit where they had the rape case on him, he had the little shit where he shot the police. I told a nigga, I said, bro, you need to just fall back for a minute. So it's almost like today you'd be like, nigga, you need to get off the internet. Yeah, deactivate your page right quick for a minute. But he couldn't stop. But I couldn't keep my arms around him because he was working. And I wasn't working like that. I remember he had a spot off of Wilshire. He had the Thug Mansion sign on the wall and his mama was in there. Me and Afeni was always super cool. And I came in there one time. This is when I was about to drop, I think. He was about to drop the All Eyes on Me. I was about to drop, which one of them records was it? Anyway, I had my CD, my little two-fold cover. He said, okay, show me your shit. I'm showing him shit. He said, all right, let me show you my shit. He opened this shit and he opened it up. That cover fell down, had all the clean-ass pictures. He sitting in the back of the chair. And I'm like, damn, this shit hard.
Man, I just could imagine what would happen if Tupac wasn't in the street the way he was, man. Because he was a God-gifted person. He was an instrument. I do not know if he just did his purpose and leave, but Tupac, to me, had mad potential, man. I feel like he still had much more to give, but he was speaking about death. He was saying he was ready to die, and I don't know, man. Like once you start to say certain things about yourself, man, you start to send out certain, reality to the universe, man. You playing with fire, and Pop, he was playing with fire every day. He was really living the life. Like he said, mob, and he wanted to live it, man. He said gangster, he wanted to live it, man. Like he was like, I ain't trying to be like these phony rappers saying shit in their raps and ain't living like that, man. That's foolish, man. You're a stupid person. It's funny how someone can be so smart like Tupac, but still be stupid to be doing that to themselves, man. Because, hey, I have respect for Tupac as a rapper, but he's stupid, man. He's very stupid the way how he operate, man. And I hope people can really realize that and also share it to other people, because you got young ninjas and old ninjas seeing Tupac and they be like cool about he being a ignorant ninja, because that was the reality. Tupac was smart, but he was ignorant. He's like he's playing with God and the devil. He was just dancing with light and darkness. And y'all gotta recognize the error so you can do better, so you can be a better example to another person. And I ain't gonna lie, man, like it's really sad when you think about Tupac's story, because as I was saying earlier, he had so much more to give, man. I really wanted to see that transition where, okay, he made those mistakes, but here I am now. I'm a better person. We see, people like Snoop Dogg. Snoop Dogg to me wasn't street like Tupac, but he was in the street. He was doing the gangster raps and all. And now Snoop Dogg is just spreading love and just peace, being a positive role model. I wanted to see Tupac did that transition. It's unfortunate he didn't get the chance, man. And Suge Knight, man, he was also a dark instrument, man. Because how they were rolling, man, was dangerous. And look at it, man. Look at it. Snoop Dogg, Suge Knight, Diddy, Dr. Dre, they're here. And the two guys who were the bait, they're not here. Tupac and Biggie. It's like a script, man. It's like a movie, man. When you think about it the way I just say, the guys who aren't here are the guys who was, the boxers in the ring. The guys who are making the tickets sold out. They aren't the one here right now. I feel like it was a setup, man. That's what I really feel, man. Like both of them got set up from their own people, man. That's what I felt happened, man. And it's really sad, man. Like, damn, man. You just gotta do the right stuff. You gotta avoid these people, man, because you can feel it. I know Biggie was feeling it. I know Tupac was feeling it. Like, if you know, both of them wanted to leave their label. Biggie wanted to leave Bad Boys. Tupac wanted to leave Death Row. And moments later, they died. Isn't that coincident, man? Like, it's crazy, man. Like, that's crazy on another level, man. But let me know in the comments how you feel about this, man. But, hey, you better be careful out here, man. It's OB Media. Much love. See you later.